College Park, Maryland. First serve time, 1:04 p.m. Far side set from, Sydney Dowler, ninth in the Big Ten and sixth. Paula Neshaporka, Milan Gomillion, Anna Thompson, Haley Thomas, and Sam Sire round out the starting six. Toss and serve is deep. Near side set, down goes Paige Jones. In Ann Arbor last month, in the first set of that first match, they were held to a measly .25 hitting percentage as Raynell Jones puts it in the ground. The mighty sound of Maryland gives it to her behind her. Murray the serve, Gomillion the initial hit. Far side set, Neshaporka dug out nicely by Jess Maruzic. Up by Grant, down by Jones, put it in the ground. Paige Jones has been a good start from the Wolverines. Nice and composed so far, letting the points win themselves. Has to be a soft set over from Sam Sire. And onto this near side, Paige Jones off the net. Thomas, the Alabama grad student transfer, sends it a line drive serve. Murray the initial dig. Down the middle for Jones, dug out by Gomillion. Dowler up. Neshaporka gets a deflection. How about one more set? The dump spike attempt. Jounce at the net, sent back by Sydney Dowler, but still there. Onto the near side. Sent back again by Dowler and Thompson. The attempt came, and that's dug out once more from Gomillion. Scotty Johnson, the dump set again. And Hannah Thompson sends it long, and Paige Jones can't just make her way into the momentum swing they may need. Thomas to Brett, and the swing. Murray's big attempt goes through, and into the side goes Maruzic, and that makes it an 8-6 Michigan lead. Back into the game for the Wolverines. The momentum killer was a good one for the Spartans. Dowler far side set, Neshaporka, Paige Jones in it, and a nice save from Murray to keep the point going. Dowler up, Hannah Thompson long, and that makes it 10-6 for the Wolverines early on. Murray the serve again, this one deep. Sire the initial touch. Near side, soft touch from Layla Rich, dug out nicely, up and down again by Jones, soft of her own. Gomillion up. Far side for Neshaporka. Paula Neshaporka sends it well wide. Fixture last month, where they were blown away in straight sets. They hit 173 at the Keene in Michigan. Dowler far side for Neshaporka, sent back nicely. And now back onto this side with the Terps. Hannah Thompson attempt. And the spike hit hard, and even harder. Line drive serve for Gomillion. Dowler, near side, the set, and it falls. Hannah Thompson got the deflection from Jess Robinson. A 4-point deficit for Neshaporka. Good serve. Johnson up. Jess Robinson sent back, run well out. 7 in the Big Ten this year. They are 13-9 overall. Not truly accustomed to be a little bit of a down year for them, as Sam Sire sent that hard and a carry on the end from Finnerty. In 7 Sweet 16s reach to accompany an Elite 8 and a Final 4 in the NCAA tournament in 2012. Dowler up. Raynell Jones sent back nicely by Johnson, dug out, and Paige Jones dug out by Gomillion. Dump set from Dowler unsuccessful. Johnson up. Paige Jones down. She had Haley Thomas reaching. On hit percentage, team's leading point scorer, Sam Sire, has had 3 errors in 5 attempts. She'll get a swing attempt here, hit straight down to Maruzic. Dowler sets up Sire one more time. They thought that it got the line. The Terp side thought that caught the line, but no challenge from Adam Hughes. Maruzic back again, and that's hit the ground. Service ace for Jess Maruzic. Last month, she's been dominating the Terps defense so far. Sire near the scorer's table, gonna have to be a free ball attempt. That was actually sent out really nicely from that deep on the court for Neshaporka. He's right back off of a service error. And that's hit the line again. Another close call, but the Spartans, my gosh, are never gonna be allowed in Ann Arbor. The linesman was right there. Had a better view than anybody. And just another one put in the ground. Hannah Grant, 3 service aces in all, as many tries out of the Terps in this first set. That one volleyed long. In the setup, it's a soft touch from Jones. She was reaching back. O'Malley in the set. Dowler near side. Layla Rexick out of deflection. And that makes it a 10-point deficit. Sire back to serve. Her second try at serving today. She sent the first one into the net. Scotty Johnson near side for Jones. Soft touch, dug out nicely, but right back over. Johnson up. Sent down hard to the ground. What a dig, O'Malley. Dowler up. Into the net from Neshapurica. Whose point is it? It's going to be the Spartans, the Wolverines point. I don't know what I'm screwing up by Michigan. In Ann Arbor. Nice to see a little bit of that homegrown spirit. Serve hits the net and dug out by O'Malley. Near side Ricks. Has it got the line? No, it has not. Very smart play from Neshapurica, thinking outside the box. O'Malley in the serve line drive. Murray the initial dig. Johnson far side. Put it in the ground. As it's Jackie Bonet once more. She has burst into this Michigan side. There's one over head coach Mark Rosen. Dug out by Sire. Nicely. Dowler far side. Neshapurica dug out again. Hannah Grant. Johnson up. Jones down softly. Dug out Dowler. O'Malley up. Neshapurica gets a touch. Johnson will set it up one more time. Send it in the ground, but that's sent back nicely by Dowler. She ate it. And Johnson will try one more time. Dowler eats it once more. O'Malley far side. Neshapurica put it in the ground. And that's a hard-fought point once more. To serve, an 11-point deficit for the Terps to come back from. Slap a line drive. Going to be a joust attempt, won by Thompson, but dug out by Grant. Sent into the ground, but back by the Terps. Johnson up. Near side, kill it off. As it's Jess Maruzic to finish off an easy first set for Michigan. Light work for the Wolverines. We start off the second set. It is Sydney Dowler to serve. That's a good get from Maruzic. Scotty Johnson up, Paige Jones, the soft touch, and had Raynell Jones left that down. And I said it again, man. The Wolverines, not the Spartans, don't y'all worry. Maruzic digs out the initial serve. Murray sends it down with authority, and the Wolverines tie it back up again. Not enough to challenge, but boy, Rosen and his assistants, as close as he could come to getting on the court. They sure wanted to challenge it. Jackie Bonet causing all kinds of havoc, but it's kept off the floor. Johnson will try one more time. Bonet will as well. Dug out by Sire. Dowler up. Neshapurica goes onto the near side for Jones. Johnson will set. Far side again. Dug out by Dowler. The line judge will dive. It'll be Paige Jones back. The battle of the Joneses. Raynell is losing it right now, admittedly, to Paige Jones. It's going to be a tough get for Layla Ricks, but what a reach. She went around her body to save the bad attempt from Sire and sent immediately down. That's no dunk set. That's just a clear spike. Jones will go back again to serve. It's now a 4-3 lead for the Wolverines. Close to going out, but she elects to play. It does go O'Malley. Soft touch sent over by Thompson, and the lost attempt coming from Johnson. Level at 4. Thomas to breathe and to swing. Line drive serve forces Murray to get down for it. Johnson off. Jones down. Put it in the ground with authority. Paige Jones. Brooke Humphrey back to serve. Drilled serve. Not too much elevation on it. As Sire put it in the ground. Welcome to the game, Sam Sire, Wolverine. And the Latvian Paula Neshapurica back to serve. Sends it deep for Murray to hit. Johnson up. Jess Robinson down. Dug out O'Malley far side. Sire again. Up by Jones. Grant up. And Maruzic down. It's still in play. Far side. Sire took a touch. Murray hit the floor. And the name deviated. Robinson and Johnson. A little bit better on the consistency now from the Terps. Neshapurica serve dealt with. Up by Grant. Down by Maruzic. Diving dig from O'Malley, and it was close. Scotty Johnson has hit 10 assists on the day. She'll serve it up. Dowler near side. Tough stuff from Hannah Thompson. Red sometimes on the near side, employed by Hannah Thompson as well. Johnson, the southpaw, serves deep again. going to be a nice flip over. That's in. And a jump set kill. That's the Sydney Dowler specialty. Very nicely. As Finnerty back to serve as we are level at 7. Dug out by Paige Jones. Sent down with authority but stays in the point nicely. Sire has to send it back. The Terps will get it once more. Jones the reach. Soft touch, so Grant digs it out. Johnson up. As Murray down. Put it in the ground. Kendall Murray. As the Terps stalwart defense seeming to have no answer so far, but the offense has come back into it. Sire sets up. Near side push for Jones. And now far side for Murray. Sent back. Pancake really nicely by Dowler. Wolverines hold a 2-point lead. 9-7 the score. Drilled in long. Thomas, Dowler, and Sire. Nice get from Johnson. It's not going to hit the ceiling. It's sent back into play for Paige Jones. Easy dig out. And now down the middle goes Neshaporica. Back onto this near side. Dug out Neshaporica again. Dowler up. Sire down! Put it in the ground. Sam Sire. They're back within 1. That injects some energy into the side. Serve. She registered 10 assists last year against UMD. Dowler the bump far side. Sire hangs up in the air. Can only put so much on it. Murray has to reach back. Go million to set. Dowler up. Sire can't put it into the ground. Now near side, Jones angled nicely. This is going to have to be sent over by Ricks, and it does not make its way over. That's a tough hit. As the photographer quickly retreats. Grant gets it back. 3-point lead for the Wolverines. Sire the initial bump. Dowler up. Sire once more. That is eaten by Hannah Grant. She smiles that off. She's all good. 0:53 on the day. Sire the serve. Johnson near side. Paige Jones dug out nicely by Gomillion. She got to it. Interesting stat for the Wolverines. In their time that they've played at the Pavs, they've never lost. They're 4-0. And pancake attempt goes down. Wolverines defense today has Neshaporica. She has that nice little angled shot up along the net, and that one, the soft touch. Joust attempt will not go. Soft touch from Jones. And now Layla Rick, soft touch of her own. That's the Layla Rick specialty. Paige Jones, near side, put it in the ground. Paige Jones. We're in set number 2, 13-10. The Wolverines lead over the Terps. 1-0 set lead for the Wolverines. Sam Sire digs it out. Give and go as it's just long from Neshaporica. As Brooke Humphrey back to serve. She sometimes wears the libero shirt. Today it's Hannah Grant. Near side set, and that's going to be an illegal touch. That's a carry from Dowler. Hitting percentage. As Dowler, far side. Paula Neshaporica put it in the ground. With some heat from the Latvian. As Neshaporica back to serve. Puts one in. It's been a rarity today. Grant up. Maruzic down. Put it in the ground. Set. Telling a similar story as the first did, almost kind of mirroring the last game as the second set at the Keene in Michigan went to 28-26, of course. The service specialist, Lexi Finnerty into serve. She's put in all her serves today. Scotty Johnson up. Far side sent back. Oh no, it was not. Thought that went to the other side. Maruzic is back to serve. And Neshaporica. Dowler up. Jones down, but it's just wide. And Maruzic and Jones. It's been the Maruzic and Jones show so far, as it was on the 15th. But now Jess Robinson wants to get it on the fun. Put it in the ground, Jess Robinson. Up for Dowler, but set up nicely. Free ball attempt for the Wolverines. Onto the far side, as there's Kendall Murray. Put it in the ground, Kendall Murray. 6-point advantage to the names in blue. Hannah Grant sends it up 20-14 the score. Far side spike from Sam Sire, sent up and back by Grant. 87, which was initially the swim team's facility. That name Keene is for the iconic Michigan wrestling coach Cliff Keene. A play from the give some time for Kendall Murray. I believe she's still up. It's a dangerous front three for the Terps to have to deal with. It's going to go straight over. That's straight. And the heat on a Paige Jones spike like that is not going to be handled. It's set point for the Maize and Blue. As Sam Sire sends it down, dug out nicely by Maruzic. Jones to finish. Blocked up by Dowler. Scotty Johnson up. Sent into the ground. And quick work again. Service error will send serve back to the Terps. Quick 1-0 lead. Dowler drills it in low, hit by Jess Maruzic. Maruzic and Jones, those have been the two Terp killers today. Maruzic hit a double-double last time out. Quick setup. It's Kendall Murray dug out nicely by Gomillion. Dowler up. Sam Sire long. Nice dig out by Grant. Johnson will go up for Jones, who takes some heat off of it. Sire, Dowler, reaching back is Nesha Borica, and off of Jess Robinson. Game. Nesha Borica leading the line with 6 kills so far. Jones near side, it's out by Nesha Borica. Dowler up. Soft touch Layla Ricks, there's Grant. Johnson up. Robinson reaching back, dug out Nesha Borica. Dowler, sent back! Get that out of here, says Jess Robinson. Raynell Jones, no thank you. Robinson denying Raynell Jones, meeting her at the net. Dug out, the serve was from Grant. Far side Sire. She's got the deflection. That was going well wide. It says yet another error for Sire, but it is not. That is kill number 7 on the day. Kill number 7 for Sire to accompany 4 errors, including one of them being a service error. She makes no mistake here, and nothing she can do about that one. Sent hard into the ground, called well rounded. Kendall Murray back to serve once more. Dowler far side. Nesha Borica gets the angle and hit the net, not a player for Kendall Murray. About Gomillion. Dowler up. Near side Ricks, and she can't put that one in either. All the starters in there. In that reverse fixture, in that third set, a few of the non-starters got some time. Paige Jones puts it in the ground. Paige Jones sends it long once more. Nesha Borica. Dowler and the touch from Thompson dug out really nicely. And that had to have been 4 touches and it was. Been the 14th and 15th sets dropped on the year for the Terps. They've made the path a fortress this year, taking home quite a few huge victories as a one-handed dig nicely out by Gomillion. Dug out by Grant. Johnson up and out from Maruzic. It's a nicely dug out. 2 days ago on Friday's loss to Purdue was only their 3rd at home this year. As Thomas sets it up short, dug out by Grant. From deep, dug out nicely. They'll get another chance on just a singular hit. Don't set kill attempt. It's going to have to be sent over by Sire. Johnson, perhaps the biggest win in history. That's the path for that one. Penn State could not be handled, nor could Northwestern, both losing in 5 sets. As Nesha Borica sends it hard into the ground, but Brooke Humphrey is the only non-starter of the day to be playing. They're able to take their opportunities, use the net to their advantage once or twice, to try it again, but this time into the net for Michigan. Nesha Borica sends it up. Johnson up. Maruzic the soft touch there is Nesha Borica. Dowler up. Far side dug out nicely by Grant. And the tip attempt from Robinson. She knows she did it all wrong. Where no defenders were. Jones is taking a seat for a little bit. Serve from Nesha Borica on the joust attempt. As that ball hits the antenna. And we welcome you back to the past third set action. Terps on a 3-0 scoring run. 10-8 is the scoring set number 3. It's been easy work for the Wolverines so far after the deflection. The Wolverines taking first and second set 25-13 and 25-14 respectively. Scotty Johnson is southpaw, tees it up, and that's a dump set kill from Cindy Dowler. Side corner. Finnerty back to serve. Johnson up. Maruzic the soft touch. There's Dowler. Finnerty up. Far side. Sire. That's a great dig out. Robinson up and Murray over. Dowler up. Sire down. How about one more for Kendall Murray? Dowler up. Neshaporica down the middle, and it takes a touch off of Paige Jones. Finnerty stays serving. No rotation on the 1 point, so she'll stay in for as long as she can. And Paige Jones can't handle the Finnerty serve. Service ace. That's 13-9. Terps have won 4 of the last 5 on a run of their own now. One more from Finnerty, and creeps over! On a 4-0 run, they've won 5 of the last 6. Dug out again, this time Jones. Far side Maruzic, up by Thomas. Dowler in the set, far side. Since that messy first set, the Terps have been much better on their serve, but sent down hard. Grant is back to serve. Anna Grant made her way across the Michigan divide. I've said that Spartan word a little bit too much today. As Raynell Jones' spike is not dealt with. Put it in the ground. State, where she was redshirted her freshman year. And has played a significant role in the Wolverines volleyball program since her transfer. Monet did well today, a 5.56 hitting percentage on the day for the freshman. As Murray back to serve again. Gomillion the initial hit. Near side Rick, send it back. Not in my house, says Jackie Bonet again. Murray one more time. They benefited from her being the server. That's tough for Gomillion. Sent back and pushed over by Jones. It's back on the Terp side now. Far side, Neshaporica. There's Maruzic. She's going to set a soft touchdown. That was an absolutely perfect touch. Wolverines sideline, it looks like there were some smiles from the players on the front. Like, why did she do that? I don't know why. Gomillion dig as the play is back underway. Back row spike from Sire. It's going to have to be free-balled over. Sire calls for it. Dowler up. Neshaporica sent back, but great play by Gomillion to keep it in. Dowler free-ball attempt over. Johnson up. Bonet down, dug out by Sire again. Dowler up. Bricks down! Put it in the ground! Layla Brick! As Gomillion is back to serve. An energy-infused point gives some momentum back to the Terps. Scotty Johnson near side for Paige Jones. Put it in the ground with authority, Paige Jones. Jones on double-digit kills once more. And she'll serve it deep once again. Dowler up. Near side Rick, she takes some off, but right there is Murray. Johnson up. Jones down, dug nicely, and Gomillion had to lay out as Dowler's. Jones once more, initial hit from Dyer. And Sire sends it back. Now Grant, and Maruzic out of bounds. Lisa Rosen one, and now Adam Hughes the other. And he gets a roar of approval for sticking up for his team. Paula Neshaporica, balls don't lie, and Paula Neshaporica sends it hard into the ground as Maryland are given back their 18-17 lead. A big win for the Terps. Scotty Johnson down the middle for Paige Jones, up from Thomas. Dowler far side, Neshaporica dug out by Murray. Johnson up. They can't get the block on the wall, penetrated by Jess Maruzic. The sideline, so probably not to suggest that there is an injury. For Humphrey the serve. Dowler far side, Neshaporica the touch. Humphrey, Johnson, and Maruzic up by Neshaporica. She doesn't know where it is, but she'll get another attempt to angle it to close out Maryland in straight sets at the Xfinity Center Pavilion. We've made light work out of it. First serve time was just about an hour and a half ago. We're already in the third set. As Paige Jones, that's all you needed to see so far. You haven't needed to see much else other than that play right there. Paige Jones just sending it hard down the gullet of the Terps defense. Brooke Humphrey Down the middle. Dowler up. Neshapurka get it out of there, but nice dig out by Gomillion. Sent back again! Put it in the ground, calling Neshapurka. Points for the Terps to keep it within one. Murray the initial hit.